Happy New Year! It is 2017 and we have made it past 2016. And for some of you out there, that may have been a really challenging year. If you've been watching my journey since about June of last year, you know that I've had very highs and low moments as I returned back to college, quit my job, have moved twice now. Once from Texas to Georgia, and then from Georgia to temporarily Arizona, and then probably more likely later this year up to Montana, because I am claiming Montana as my state of residency, because I'm going to finish my bachelor's degree at Montana State University in my hometown of Bozeman. Now, as you know from watching the videos, I may still finish that degree through their online program, which means I don't need to be there year-round. But I am also considering actually being there and being on campus and, looking for work as well while I'm there. So that part is still up in the air. I will be in Bozeman the end of January and for the first week or two of February while I take care of some administrative stuff. For whatever reason, it's the first time I could get an appointment to get my driver's license up there in 3 months. Really? Okay. So that's all very exciting. School, still in the developmental math, and that is wrapping up on its last week. And as you all know, math has been very frustrating for me, but I do have a 92 in the class. The good and the bad is, the good news is this is a stepping stone I need to pass to finish the associates. The bad news is, the AIBR doesn't really mean anything other than to get me to the next stage. It's money I had to pay for a class that is frustrating. There's a good and a bad to almost everything in life, and this is just one of those situations. But it does feel really good to cram it in a 3-week period, get it done so I can move to Class B, which is the final stepping stone to get to the actual math class. And excitingly, I'm able to take my math class that I will be taking for credit is statistics, which it's a sophomore level class, so it will give me credit towards my minor in finance. So those of you that keep pushing me to do business and finance, that's not going to happen. I'm probably going to go liberal arts, American studies, something along those lines, but I am sticking with my minor in finance, which I think gives street cred to my 15 years in banking and being a bookkeeper and operations person for most of my career. So pretty excited that those pieces are kind of gelling together. The big news that I have that I'm super excited about is my little baby child, Fly Higher After 30, which, it's going to take a couple years for it to really get as big as I want, but the scholarship means the most to me. And that little baby was launched yesterday. The GoFundMe site is now live, and I will be pushing all of you every week to check it out and make your donations. $10, every one of you watching this, if you contribute $10, we're already going to make huge strides in getting ahead. And the goal is that we will award the first scholarship 12 months from today. Well, not exactly 12 months, a little bit less. We'll start looking it up. We'll release it out to the website, including our website that will be up probably around August. And then we will award it in December for whoever's going for a January spring semester award. So, and if we can get enough money raised, we might decide to do 2 for January of next year. But at a minimum, we're going to do 1. And I think all of you should be a part of that. It's supporting women like myself, or your mother, or your sister, or your wife to go back to school. That has no income requirements. Really, the biggest requirement is that you have to be over 30, and you have to have been out of school for a period of time, or you've never attended a college or university. And right now the funds can be used toward a community college. They can be used towards university. The money gets paid to the school directly on your behalf, and it's a great stepping stone. If you're going to a community college anywhere in the U.S., pretty much $1,000 can pay a big chunk of a semester's tuition. I know at the Richland College that I went to, the Dallas Community College system, $1,000 almost covers, 12 credits. It kind of depends on which classes you're taking and how many credits they are, but, a 12 credit is about almost $1,000, which means you could take 3, maybe even 4 classes and have it paid for. You would just need to have money for books. Or if you found another way to get your tuition paid, the school's going to refund that money to you, and then you'd be able to use that for books. So, you know, $10 a person, it goes a really long way when we all pool it together. So I know it looks like an aggressive goal out there, $25,000 for this year, but that's $70 a day. $70 a day, we can do that. Average that out. And we don't need to collect all of that to award our first scholarship. We just need to get the ball rolling and get a couple $1,000s in there. And then we'll award the first one, and it's so exciting. So it'll go in front of the scholarship committee. We've got 2 or 3 people in addition to myself that are all business people, all women, that will have a say in that. And that's, you know, more to come on that. Once the actual Fly Higher After 30 website's up, you'll see a lot more information and how that's all going to play out. But please, please, please forward the videos, forward the website, forward the GoFundMe, talk about it. You know, let's get everybody poking $5, $10 in that kitty, and before you know it, we'll have hit our goal, and you'll all be part of it. And the people that are going to get awarded are going to do videos just like this, and they will need to do postings on updates, or postings on Facebook and things like that. So you'll get to know who they are too. So as a community, we'll all be sharing in the joy of the people that got the scholarships. So it's pretty exciting. Pretty exciting, I know. So that's pretty much it. I don't have a lot to talk about today because we're just coming back from break. I hope everyone had a safe New Year. As always, if you need anything, please let me know. If you have ideas. Right now, the goal is to have the website up no later than March 1st. We're actually really close to ready on that. But there's the YouTube videos out here to look at, and there is also the website, not the website, I'm sorry. Talking too fast, too much coffee today. There's the Facebook page. So I know a bunch of you, and I won't call out names yet, have a bunch of friends on Facebook, and what I'm asking you to do is you share the Facebook page, Fly Higher After 30, on your timeline to all your friends. Ask them to please contribute, ask them to watch the videos, ask them to like the page, because the bigger we can get the community, then the more people we have to support the scholarship, then the more we can provide in resources for women that are over 30 that want to go back to school. And that's ultimately the goal, is providing resources, providing money, providing emotional support, you know, just business support. You know, if you know a great local business or an organization that would fit well into our platform of education and women, let me know. You know, reach out to me or forward the Facebook page to them. This is what it takes to build as a grassroots nonprofit. And as the executive director of Fly Higher After 30, I'm asking you to start stepping up and helping out. And I really appreciate all that you do anyway. And you think you're wonderful. We have a great group out there that's starting to form and build and gel. And I couldn't ask for better. 2017 is going to be the best year ever. Ever. So, Happy New Year from your executive director of a nonprofit, Fly Higher After 30, and a broke college student. May you all have a wonderful day, and we'll see you next Monday. Bye.